The book of Daniel is one of the most fascinating and mysterious books of the Bible. Packed with vivid imagery, prophetic visions, and apocalyptic themes, it has captivated readers for centuries. But what does Daniel's prophecy say about the end times, and how does it connect to our world today? In this video, we'll explore the key end times prophecies in the book of Daniel, their meanings, and what you need to know about their significance in the unfolding of biblical history. To understand Daniel's prophecies, we need to start with the context. Daniel was a young Israelite taken captive to Babylon during the exile. While serving in King Nebuchadnezzar's court, he gained a reputation for interpreting dreams and visions. In Daniel 2, Nebuchadnezzar dreams of a great statue, and Daniel interprets it. The statue represents successive empires. The head of gold is Babylon. The chest and arms of silver are Medo-Persia. The belly and thighs of bronze are Greece. The legs of iron are Rome. The feet of iron and clay represent divided kingdoms. This dream sets the stage for understanding the unfolding of human history, culminating in a kingdom established by God. In Daniel 7, we see another vision of end times significance. This time, Daniel himself dreams of 4 beasts rising from the sea, each symbolizing an empire. The lion with wings represents Babylon. The bear with 3 ribs is Medo-Persia. The leopard with 4 wings is Greece, with its swift conquests under Alexander the Great. The terrifying 4th beast with iron teeth and 10 horns represents Rome and its divided successors. The little horn, often interpreted as the Antichrist, speaks arrogantly and wages war against God's people. This vision mirrors themes from Revelation, pointing to a climactic confrontation between good and evil. One of the most debated prophecies in Daniel is the 70 weeks prophecy in Daniel chapter 9 verse 24-27. This vision, delivered by the angel Gabriel, outlines God's timeline for Israel and the end times. The 70 weeks are often understood as 490 years, broken into 3 periods: 7 weeks, 49 years, rebuilding Jerusalem after the exile; 62 weeks, 434 years, leading up to the arrival of the Messiah; 1 final week, 7 years, a future period of tribulation and the coming of the Antichrist. The last week, often referred to as the Great Tribulation, aligns with apocalyptic events described in Revelation. It ends with the defeat of evil and the establishment of God's eternal kingdom. In Daniel 11, we read a detailed prophecy about the struggles between the king of the north and the king of the south. While much of this chapter refers to historical conflicts, the latter part transitions to end times events. The king of the north is often associated with a future world leader who will oppose God. This figure, possibly the Antichrist, will rise to power, desecrate the temple, and persecute believers. This aligns with Jesus' warning in Matthew chapter 24 verse 15, where he speaks of the abomination that causes desolation as a key sign of the end times. In Daniel chapter 12 verse 1, the archangel Michael is mentioned as a protector of God's people during the end times. The chapter begins with a promise. There will be a time of distress such as has not happened from the beginning of nations until then. But at that time your people, everyone whose name is found written in the book, will be delivered. This passage gives hope to believers, assuring them of ultimate deliverance and resurrection. So, how do Daniel's prophecies connect to our world today? Many see parallels between his visions and current global events. Political instability and alliances mirror the divided kingdoms. Advances in technology and control align with the rise of a global power or Antichrist figure. Increasing persecution of Christians points to the trials of the end times. While we cannot predict the exact timing, Daniel's message is clear. God is in control, and his kingdom will ultimately triumph. The book of Daniel offers a glimpse into God's plan for history and the future. It reminds us that while kingdoms rise and fall, God's eternal kingdom will stand forever. Whether you view these prophecies as unfolding today or in the future, they call us to stay vigilant, faithful, and hopeful. What's your take on Daniel's end times prophecies? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more biblical insights and prophecy discussions.